Now the skies could fall, not even if my boss should call. The world it seems. Even matters. See, nothing even matters at all. Nothing even matters. Nothing even matters at all. Your love is beautiful.
What's going on, y'all? I'm over here kind of in my head a little bit, vibing, chilling, uh, just taking it all in, so on and so forth. What's good, everybody? I see a couple of y'all that slid off in here, so you know, yeah. Before we get to talking, I'll let a few more people come in for the day. Uh, I'm officially off. I'm good for the day. I done got hot. I done had to take a midday washing. Sometimes you got to wash in the middle of the day if you get dirty enough, nasty enough. So I'm I'm good for the rest of the day. I'm chilling. That's why I said, man, I'm gonna go and holler at y'all. Shout out to my crafty cup. Shout out to POA. My sweet pea, pieces of April, and everybody in the chat. I really just want to pull that uh thing already, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a minute. I'm gonna wait. I ain't seen y'all in a minute because I've been handling my business, so I ain't really been on here like how I normally be, as y'all getting to see. But it's all good. It is what it is. What's going on? Psalm 146, home and garden. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa dada, ndio, wewe na Kwanzaa. Tamika Davis, official J Mill. What's up, my sister? My Renaissance grandma. Hey, mama. Family man. The winning Walker Christina. What's going on? I'm looking for my. Okay, yeah, I turned it off. Got a little feedback a while ago. Yeah. So I ain't gonna belabor the point too long. I just want to go and kind of get into it and then get off of here. A couple different things have been on my mind lately. What's going on, Adina? Shout out Texas family. Girl, you better get in here and enjoy yourself. I hold on. I could be a fuzzball to y'all, so I gotta see what them. I gotta see what it look like. Okay, there we go. I'm kind of clear. Another reason my day is over with, because hell, I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. It's always a lot going on in life, a lot going on in everybody's life, and a part of this whole live, like the motivation, the whole thing behind it is, it may feel lonely as hell, but you're not alone. Many of us, people bullshit. People bullshit all they want to, but 45 years of living, guess what ain't never stopped happening? Until I take that last one, life ain't never stopped. Sometimes life is good. Sometimes life beautiful. Sometimes life is in middle stages, middle in between spots, and so on and so forth. And then you got other times where life just whoop your ass from every imaginable, conceivable, identifiable direction. Typically, on a day-to-day point of view or perspective, uh, we like to acknowledge north, south, east, and west. Life can whoop your ass from due north, from due west, from due east, from due south. It's a whole bunch of other points in between, baby. It ain't just them four. It ain't just them four right there. Devil Dog, what's going on, fuck? What's going on? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. You better get in here and enjoy yourself, sir. Dare I say, hoorah. I ain't one of y'all. I say lead the way. That's our shit. That's what we do. That's what we say. Lead the way. Y'all got hoorah. I say follow me. But that's neither here nor there. I just want to give a salute, shout out to my brother, uh, Devil Dog Prep. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of cut to the chase. I won't even call it my answer. Uh, I know, bro. I know you've been recovering, man. I've been watching Vision Preparedness, and I know you've been having some circumstances going on. I just want to say I'm glad that you recovering, you recouping, uh, everything that you learned, the hard times, the how you deal with and traverse through adversity. Right now, even all those years later, all these years later, that's what separates persons like yourself and myself from uh, the general population, because it's something unique about certain people and their ability to face adversity and difficulties and come out on the other side, and not only do that but also lead during the course of it. We all get weak. We all we all succumb to our environments, but Devil Dog, I'm just telling you, bro. I've been thinking about you. You've been on my mind. You've been on my heart, and just keep getting better. Keep driving. Keep doing what you do. So, with that being said, in the midst of my not absence, in the midst of my chill time, hey, just gifted. Welcome in, family. Welcome in. It's not that I'm finna. I'll tell you. Fuck it. I'll put it like. Excuse me. I'll put it like this. I'm not about. I didn't come here, and I'm not about to have a deep philosophical discussion about police brutality or police violence. I'm not gonna go back and convey what many of us know as different parts of inequalities that have been historic. All of that. I won't say I don't care, because I do care. Don't get it twisted now. I do care. But there's something I care more about. And I'm before I even get into this part of the conversation, I'm going to say, may the Most High, may the Almighty, may uh, God be with the family of Miss Massey, and may justice be served. And I'll leave that there. But to me, it's something bigger going on, and it's something. Well, I won't say bigger going on. I'll try and articulate it like this: for all the people, because a lot of people that I know are actually content creators. And when certain events arise, for one, it's almost like a culpability in a sense. You feel responsible having a platform to say something or speak out or acknowledge or do this or do that. In my mind, I believe I did my due diligence, but I was also on a bit of a reprieve, which I'm still on. I'm still on a bit of a reprieve. And I don't know how long this reprieve is going to last, honestly. Uh, I've been building up videos, haven't necessarily dropped a lot of them. But when it comes to this, I was watching everything. I was paying attention to everything. And when it comes to this whole uh, Sonya Massey situation, I know this ain't a popular opinion, but for many instances and circumstances in our life, it's all right to not have nothing to say. And I don't think that concept or approach gets pushed enough. Um, Sometimes, whether people want to hear it or believe it or not, sometimes it's okay to just be bothered. What's up, Juicing with Jay? My man, my brother, welcome in, welcome in. Better get in here and enjoy yourself, boy. I've been attentive to politics. I've been attentive to my own circumstance growing up, how and where I grew up. So it ain't new to me. But between all the tragedies that have existed in my lifetime, I'm saying sometimes, or as much as you need in your own individual life, it's okay to just step back and watch from the sideline. People have expectations of you, people count on your voice, people may even dictate their next move off of what you say or how you choose to handle or what your approach to a situation is, which is a responsibility in and of itself. Sometimes it's okay to just sit back and shake your head. Sometimes it's okay to just take a deep breath and wonder if you're living in a damn algorithm or not. Especially when at the end of the day, once you put your emotions aside and look at everything logically, what do you do and how do you dictate future outcomes outside of taking care of yourself and your family? VP, Vision Preparedness. What's going on, my brother? Welcome in. Welcome in. Man, you better get in here and enjoy yourself. And seeing Vision Preparedness in here kind of, I'm not quite there yet, but they want to get me that that gets me. It's a segue into another part of a conversation I want to have. I'm not quite through talking about the Sonya Massey circumstance. And I know it's some people out here who gonna hate me for this. And I'm at peace with that. I'm at peace with that. This is a true story. Mm, I don't even know if, damn, I was sure at one moment, I don't even know if I want to get into it. Rather than trying to be so PC about it, fuck it, we're going to talk about it. I'll just say it. I've had a couple of instances in my life down here in East Texas before I ever left. Hey, Nancy B, before I ever joined the military, before I ever did a lot of the things that I've done in my life. I say this as I'm not a man of color. Damn it, I'm black. I'm black. I'm a black Southerner. I ain't no man of color. I'm black. Born and raised in the South in East Texas. I done got pulled over since I've been driving. I've been let go with warnings by white officers. I've also been snatched out the car, threw up against the side of the car, ended up at the back of the car. And all of this shit was way before anybody had some damn cameras. I'm not finna sit up here and try to co-sign for no white folk. I'm not finna sit up here and co-sign for no police. That ain't my biggest point. My biggest point is where in the hell are we headed as a nation? I've been treated both fairly and unfairly by white and black officers. I can't sit up here and say and pretend like historically they don't have a propensity and a history of mal or ill treatment. It's a real thing. It really happens. Anybody who say otherwise is disingenuous. Oh, if you just obeyed the laws, if you just followed the law. No, man, this is people wonder why I've been being quiet and why I've been minding my own business and trying to get myself and my family right. Cause this shit's so deeper than that, man. This shit about good against evil. This is about good versus evil. And where it get complicated is when evil people think they ass good. And good people ain't standing firm and strong in righteousness and saying, I'm good, I'm against you because you're evil. Family, there's some shit going on in this world that if it don't bother you, I'm almost at a point I want to be on whatever medication your ass on. Or I say this, it's a part of me that longs to be as dismissive and uninformed or ill-informed as you are, because it's gotta be beautiful. It's gotta be a glorious state of existence to look around you look around this world and only just be happy as hell. I don't have that capability. I don't have that capability. Damn you, intellect. And from an old country boy. Now that's coming from an old country boy. Damn you, intellect. Damn you, critical thinking. Damn you, observation. People think shit sweet, and it's not. It's not okay. It's not okay. In fact, I would defer to say that it's so far from being okay. I won't say it's completely the opposite, but I'll say it's quite close to it. I don't give a damn about who think or feel. Oh, here this Negro go again with that doom and gloom. Oh, life is great. Life is grand. Uh, you got those kind of YouTube. That's another reason why I'm kind of pulling myself back gradually from this bullshit. Cause I feel like damn near. Now I don't know, but I feel like damn near anybody who interested in or want to hear what I gotta say, they done already heard it, or damn it, go back and watch the replay, catch the video or some shit. Everything is fine up until it ain't no more. I've touched on this analogy before, but I'm gonna touch on it again. Most auto accidents happen within 2 miles of at least one person involved residence. The reason that is, from my observation, and also the Department of Transportation, DOT. Go to your local DOT. To hell with Texas. Go to your local DOT. See if I'm lying. See if I'm bullshitting. See if I'm making this up and pulling it out my ass. That's statistically the circumstance for most auto accidents within 2 miles of at least one person involved resident. You know why? Because you get close. Even though you ain't pulled in your driveway or your garage yet, you feel like you've arrived. You've made it home. You have a sense of familiarity. You have a propensity to let your guard down. And that's when shit go wrong. That's when shit go wrong. And we living in a country full of people some of whom are just fucking stupid. Civically, everyday life matters, everyday life issues. I ain't counting nobody pockets. I'm not talking about your net wealth or your net worth. I'm talking about your overall perception to your existence. Happy as hell. Happy as hell. Just giggling and shit through the day, through life, and that's fine. Again, I wish I had the medication your ass got. I wish I was one of them people. I can kind of turn mine on and off because you got to have a good time sometime. But as far as world matters go, I'm damn near borderline exhausted with knowing we got all this technology. people can be informed and be apt and conscious of whatever they choose, that shit don't seem to matter. It's going on 3 years. I used to say 2 years. I'm finna quit saying that because it's been since 2021. So I'm getting closer to 3 years on YouTube. Damn, they're talking about the same shit over and over and over and over and over. And expecting people to give a damn or pay attention, and again trying to drop breadcrumbs and trying to put this shit subtly. You know, my 3 years in Africa, I can come back and talk about this shit all day over here. Don't nobody give a damn, man. I see all the other countries that's bidding for Africa, staking they claim, putting they stake in the dirt, in the soil. I'm a little bitty channel. Don't nobody give a damn about me. If I get X or can't whatever, fine. At least I said the shit I'm saying. Something I never saw on none of these big news organizations. This is the kind of shit you only find on TikTok or on YouTube or this or that somewhere. And again, it might be a damn 30-second sound bite or a 15-second sound bite heading out to a commercial. Man, it ain't a big deal to nobody that first, I haven't even got into the shit I'm finna talk about. I'm gonna call it conflict number 3. I'll call it conflict number 3. Did y'all know in African countries you literally got Russian troops and U.S. troops on the same base? Oh my God! You got so much super real, super wild shit happening that will impact your life. It ain't a maybe. It ain't a if. It ain't a, oh, well, I ain't worried about that. I get it, man. Look here. You got your light bill to pay. You got your water bill to pay. You got to worry about right now. I done been there. I've been there. I need that right now money. All that other shit, I worry about it later. I get that. I overstand. I overstand. But I need some of y'all to realize the same shit you banking on and trying to fix, that shit might not be here tomorrow. If you know like I know, and you sitting here or wherever you sitting or standing or driving or listening or whatever, and you think in 2025 you feel 100% secure that just because your shit say FDIC on it, that you solid, you good. Tired of talking to people, tired of playing with people. I got a handful of people I've been in contact with, talking to. A couple people reached out, chopped it up like, Jay, you good, man? I ain't been seeing y'all. I ain't been seeing. I'm trying to get my shit together. That's where Jay at. That's where Jay be. I redirected an earlier point I was trying to make. I was talking about auto accidents. I'm gonna finish and I'm gonna leave that part here. 1 minute you just riding down the highway, listen to Britney Spears or running my way downtown, and the next thing you know, your ass done got T-bone. That shit happened in a half a second. It happened in a half a second. And that's so much of what I see for my country. Well, let me say my nation, because my country is Texas. For my nation. I saw something that I can't make this shit up, Steve. I had to go double check. I started going down a little rabbit hole, and I was talking to somebody else about this earlier. And they were like, "Yeah, it's real." I'm talking about somebody on the West Coast. I seen a video, and I said, "Ain't no damn for real." $7.74 a gallon. $7.74 a gallon in Los Angeles, California, for a gallon of gas. You walking away from what happened to the day? What about so what if you only got $10 to uh shit? What if you got $5? What if you got $3? You walking away from that bitch with a quart. Oh, you can't make this shit up, man. You driving away from the gas station with your last $6 that you got in your pocket, and you leaving that bitch with a quart of gas. But I'm crazy. Got it. Purpose crazy. Got it. Okay. Okay. It's a hurricane down there in Florida right now. I didn't even talk to some of my people and reached out to some of my people just to check on, just to say, hey, y'all good? You straight? I can't really do shit, but I'm just letting you know I give a damn. I hope everything all right for you. I hope everything all right for you. Because everything all right up until it ain't no more. Y'all know Houston got flooded damn near a month ago. People spent half the month in this hot, humid ass, miserable ass weather without no air conditioning, without no food, without no power. People sitting around charging cell phones and shit and grateful just to do that. It's alligators in the water and shit. It's getting real third worldish around this motherfucker. To be the richest country on the planet. I get it. I'm gonna piss some people off. Everybody ain't gonna like what I say. Fine. Bye. I ain't trying to go that hard no more, no damn way. I'm gonna get on here every now and again when I feel like it, say what I gotta say and dip out. Bye. The one thing you can't call me is a lie. I ain't told nan lie yet. I ain't told nan lie yet. So when you can hear me up because country dreaming over there telling lies, the shit he's saying ain't true, it ain't accurate, it can't be fact checked, then that's when I go ahead and with a bent knee and a bowed head say, you know what, you right. It's just my feelings. So until I get to that point, crazy thing is we ain't even got to the election yet, man. It was a I want y'all, speaking of which, speaking of verifiable circumstances and things you can go check on and look at and do this and do that. I want y'all to, when y'all get some time, when y'all get some time, I want y'all to go look at what's going on in the UK. It was a young dude, my complexion, my tone. He happened to unalive a couple of several babies, little young white babies. He was a black dude. UK, the all of across London, just the UK in general is damn near in a semi civil war right now. And I don't like using the W word, but you know YouTube gonna do what they do, man. I didn't mean to say the W word, but that's where the shit really is. Don't take my word for it. When this live is over, or if you get on your other device while I'm still on here. So if you got some questions, if you think I'm full of shit, if you think I'm playing game, look at all the riots, look at the uproar, look at the this, look at the that. Go find some of the videos across whatever social media platform you cool with black folks saying they scared to leave their house. Don't they saying don't leave your house alone if you don't have to. It's people saying they not finna go to work no more. It's hell. I've been thinking about Rambo. I haven't talked to him, but I've been thinking about Rambo Greenhand. What if this shit happened and you're just an Uber user? I don't mean Uber just to drive. So what if you just a shit happens, life happens. A lot of people work from home. You're just a Grubhub kind of guy. You ain't got shit in your house last you 2 days, much less 2 months. You ain't got a damn bottle of water and a half an onion in that motherfucker. And you sitting around uh like life is like shit sweet, like everything. You know what? Life done taught me something. The only constant in life is change. Shit don't stay bad forever, and shit don't stay good forever. That's the one time you might want to mess with Mr. In Between. What was that song? Something. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. I can't remember. It was some pilot they had us singing in kindergarten and shit. But if you think that anything in this realm of existence is just gonna stay one way forever, you crazy as hell, man. You crazy as hell. What's wrong with you? You know what? That ain't my business. You ain't gotta answer me. I don't know whatever this shit. If you like it, I love it. But I will say this: it's in my heart, and it's my opinion that America got a rude awakening coming. A rude awakening. I mean, a humbling of immense proportion. And I ain't just talking about the racial aspects of it. Hell, I'm talking about all of it because you got a whole bunch of black folks who done made a couple dollars who say a lot of dumb shit, in my opinion. You got a whole bunch of Mexicans. You got a whole bunch of foreign. You have a lot of white people who have arrived. They've arrived. That's another big misconception that all white folks, but they may a lot of my Caucasian cousins may have an advantage over me in some regards because of the history of this country, but some of them motherfuckers just as poor as I am, just as poor as I've been, and make it just a little bit, and I've arrived. Life finna humble your ass. Life finna humble a whole bunch of people. Life finna humble a whole bunch of people. I'll go a bit more in depth. How about it? Let's do it. There was a time, and don't get me wrong, I'm a country boy. I'm a poor motherfucker. What do I know? What do I know? I'm just on the outside looking in. But I'm gonna say this: if you got a $200,000 sneaker collection, who you gonna sell that shit to if ain't nobody got no money? I'm sorry, pardon. Was my hair in the way? Please say, who you gonna sell that shit to if ain't nobody got no money? I done talked for 2.5, damn near 3 years about how money changing. I can't use the W word, so I use the C word. Not that C word, the other C word, conflict. Not only is the US facing a military conflict, the world is facing a military conflict because I can't say that other word, so we'll just call it conflict 3. Let's call that shit conflict 3. You know the plan, I believe, on the other side of this shit. The, these shits right here, these ones, this shit right here, is to never have that again. Most of us get our checks. Most of us get our paychecks. Most of us get, even if you do odd jobs and shit, even if you are a hustler, I don't give a damn if you do hair over in the projects at your sister house. All that shit ain't in cash no more. Guess what it's in? Somebody cash apping you, somebody cash apping you, somebody Venmoing you, somebody Zelling you. It's already here. I was talking to a friend of mine a couple days ago. I said, shit, man, down I'm happy as hell, man. They got a box of 500 on them 9 millis for $119. I'm all over that shit. I got to get it. On them freedom seeds for $119 for 500 of them. Shit, yeah, I'm on it. Well, guess what? What if in 2025, 2026, it ain't no just going walking in the store, and just give me a box of them. Give me a box of them. Now all that shit gonna be tracked. Ah, hey man, people acting like we not living in the shit. You know what? This just me. This just me. Uh, every time I'm driving down the road, or if I'm outside and shit, especially when it's a storm or something, I be looking for John Connor. Not either John Connor or Schwarzenegger. If it's a lightning bolt or some shit, I be looking for a ball of lightning bolt somewhere so this motherfucker come back because we literally in it's either a matrix or it's some real weird shit going on for the first time in human history. And that's the one thing that give me a little bit of confidence about everything not going down completely because as he literally in the chat right now, myself and Vision Preparedness, I think on my last live had a conversation talking about comms. I worry. I worry about communication and when certain things happen because of the phone outages and the internet outages and different various parts. They ain't gonna get rid of that shit. How you gonna control me? Whoever they are, whoever they is, that shit ain't going away completely. It might be suppressed. it might be just enough for us to keep in touch with each other and watch The Price is Right and indulge in other dumbass shit. Don't get me wrong, I like The Price is Right. I'm an old man, you know, so I try to wind down my days around 5:30 if I can. Ask my wife if you don't believe me. But I said that to say the shit ain't going nowhere because it's too heavily dependent. Too many people count on it. Too many people need it. Too many people. It's a part of the city. Look here, for all my grown folks in here, I'm a 70-something baby. I'm a 70-something baby, so I know I'm old as hell to a whole bunch of y'all. Fine, I get you, yada yada yada. There is no going back. There is no going back to just cursive and handwritten letters and all of this shit. We just and the reason we so knowledgeable about it is because after it's all said and done, we've existed in a period and point where the technology exists for us to be able to witness our own damn demise from the world that we knew. I ain't saying life ain't gonna continue. I'm not saying life ain't gonna go on. I'm not saying it ain't gonna be no America 2, 3, 4, 500 years from now, but it ain't gonna be the shit we grew up in or with. I don't try to live off the land or prep or do the stuff I do for shits and giggles, for one. Secondly, for entertainment purposes. Thirdly, because I don't understand my own mortality. I'm not gonna live forever. I'm not trying to stock enough mountain house or whatever to live forever. Shit, I gotta die just like fuck it. I gotta die just like the rest of y'all gotta die. Right? We ain't none of us gonna be here for forever. But it's about quality of life as long as my ass still breathing. How about that part? Do that make sense to anybody? Does that register? Does that click? Because it's like with all the stuff going on in the world, there's still people out here getting shit on like, well, oh, did he go, you know, these crazy such and such as they think the world's gonna end. Bitch, I ain't about the world ending. What about if I bought $200 of food that's got a shelf life of 25 years and I bought that shit 2 years ago? How about that, bitch? How about I can still make a turn and your ass can't? How about that? See, another reason why I'm off this shit, off of YouTube, the way I used to be, is because this is how I'm damn near gonna get up here and talk every time, and I can't do that because it's just gonna be detrimental. It's gonna make the followers and the people who support us and the people who believe in us and even people who have reached out to help us be a better channel and mentioned us. I'm not trying to make nobody look bad, man. I'm just saying the shit done got so dumb. I can't really deal with people. I just can't. I can't, man. I can't. And I'm gonna say this too. Hell, fewer and fewer people. The longer I'm on this shit, I take seriously. I never knock your hustle, baby. I never knock your hustle. If you doing this shit to try to get that shine, get that win, make that bread, I ain't knocking you, man, or sis, or whoever. But I will say this: when it come down to this real shit, especially when it come the gardening, not so much gardening because I believe anybody can garden in any kind of way, in any kind of style, in any kind of fashion. I feel like if your heart and soul into it, and you live in a damn 2-bedroom apartment on the 4th floor, and you got some shit growing on your patio, that makes you a gardener. To me, in my opinion. If you ain't got but a raised bed with 4 or 5 shits in it, that makes you a gardener because you trying. You doing something. But what do kind of get me is this whole the trendy side, this whole it's a fad side of this homestead and shit. Man, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got shit to say. I ain't got shit to say. I don't. I don't. And you ain't even got to go off of what people say. Go off of what people don't say. As my man like Vision like to say a lot. Don't it ain't just what you Helen and other people. It ain't just what you say, it's what you don't say. Man, when you really clearing land, when you really just cut, dude, the frustration, how hard it is. You get a good rain down here in East Texas, man. You could have been and cleared all the shit. You happy and smiling and want to call folks and take pictures and shit. But let it rain by 2 good times. That shit then grew back up. I hope you got a zero turn. I hope you got a zero turn to come mow that shit back down. That's what I hope you got. And I'm having one of them crazy lives and shit, so I don't even really want to pull led into this, but I ain't gonna lie, I ain't been watching nobody shit too hard, honestly. But I've been trying to play catch up. I was looking at Lead Form 7-3, and I was watching one of his live from a couple days ago, and I be damn shit. While he on that one, uh uh he was live then. And because I got a phone call, so I got off of it and I tried to go back to it, and I was like, damn, he on live today. I'm talking about today, earlier today. So I started listening on, man, I'm not bullshit. I, I dropped the shit I had in my head. I applauded about 3 different times just on one live. And I ain't even through with it yet because I was at that point, and then I ended up catching the rest of his live that he did today or watching it from whatever part I caught it from. Earbuds in, phone in my pocket, just listening, not watching. I can't watch everything, but he was doing the whole uh chili dog shit with the grafting stuff like that. Where am I going with all the stuff I'm saying? I'm saying when you really in the country or on your land, and he made this point, and bruh, please don't. I ain't trying to bring you into no bullshit, especially on a rant live or no shit like that. But uh, when I see people saying and doing dumb shit for the fad part of it do kind of get at me a little bit. And I'm not quick to get in my feelings for people I don't love. Just random YouTubers, random shit people say, that's fine. I get it. But damn it, man, when you out there and then Waltz tearing your ass up, man, I done got hit from 2 directions. I done had Waltz tear my ass up because they were underground. Not Hornets, not yet. Just good old fashioned red, regular East Texas Waltz. Fuck yeah, what y'all doing in the ground? And they was in a nearby tree. So I guess it was 2 different colonies or 2. I'm not a Waltz expert. I don't know. All I know is them bitches was after my ass. That's what I do know. That's what I do know. I do know that when you start finding snake skins and shit, that means it's a lot of snakes around and somebody shedding. That means they're growing. They're getting bigger. Is it a copperhead? Huh? Is it an old king snake that ain't really gonna mess you up? It'll just bite you. Is it somebody python that they flushed 2 years ago and it's done made it down the old drainage ditch all the way out to the country? This shit done turned into a fad, man. And look, again, I ain't trying to knock nobody hustle, because everybody got to hustle, bro. Everybody got to hustle. Most folks trying to win. People want extra income. I get it. I ain't knocking nobody. I'm just saying I'm at a point where I respect the real gardeners and Jay, okay, I'll answer it. Well, Jay, how do you determine a real gardener from a fake gardener? Man, I don't fucking hell because like they eat that shit. They growing it so they can eat it. How about that part? We got to get back to basics, dog. We got to get back to fundamentals. It's just like simple shit, just fundamentals. They growing the shit so they can eat it. They growing that shit so they can put it in their mouth and make a turd. That's what makes a real garden. You growing shit you ain't never gonna fuck you that you know you ain't never gonna touch that shit. Come on, man. And then on the homestead side of that shit, man, you talking about 10 or 15 or 20 acres. That shit just done got old to me. I can't, I be having the same conversations over and over. That's why I'm done, man, in a lot of ways. You can your ass even walk around 5 acres while you bullshit? Can you walk around 5 acres in the woods with your little knee-high rubber boots on and shit? With snakes crawling around, spiders and shit, ants on your ass. I be out there in shorts. I had to put on some damn pants. We in midsummer down here. Man, I don't give a damn what. I know it be snakes out there. I'm from where I'm from. I still be out in that bitch with slides and basketball shorts on. It finally got so real, it's to the point where I can't even do that no more. So you mean to tell me you didn't live in Queens or Manhattan or wherever in this in just you go to Starbucks every day, but now all of a sudden you finna buy 10 acres and bring your ass out here where you finna get bit by something. Fuck out of here, man. Look, family, again, I have to reiterate this. I swear I'm not against nobody hustle. Do this shit for entertainment, but I want to see this is my thing right here. I want to be entertaining, but I don't want to be just your entertainment. The stuff I talk about is real. I be trying to tell my lived experience, what I'm really doing, what I'm really going through, why I'm doing what I'm doing. But it ain't for shits and giggles, man. And I don't pull at one point I was kind of like wanting to encourage and try to encourage everybody. Man, everybody don't need to be out here. If you the type of person where you just got whatever wire hair up your ass because you a couple years away from retirement, or you done had a separation or a divorce or something, and you feel like, well, I follow all these YouTubers that do, man, you better keep your ass right where you at, baby. Stay downtown or stay in the suburbs or something, because this shit out here that will unalive you in YouTube terms. I want to say the K word, but they get funny about that. It's shit out here that'll do you real dirty. I got locks. Man, I have to, this is my hat right here. This is my when I'm outdoors hat. But I have to tie my shit up and y'all wonder sometimes why I always got these, because I never know if something might cross my mind and I end up outside doing something I hadn't even planned on doing or whatever. I gotta tie my hair up. I got a do rag, but it's so hot. This hat right here got these little breathing things on it. So I tie my hat up and try to put all my shit up under that hat as best I can. Man, you have spiders crawling in your hair and shit. You have wasps stinging your ass from if you can't even see them coming. You stepping on snakes. I done came across snake eggs. But but shit. But because it's kind of a fad at the moment, we get some land. I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna go do it. How you tell the truth without encouraging or discouraging nobody. How do you tell the truth without encouraging or discouraging nobody? Cause somebody gonna take that shit some kind of way, man. And then I'm gonna tell you one of the dumbest. I ain't even gonna tell you who live I seen it on. I ain't even gonna tell you who live I seen this shit on. Say, look here, man. You talking about you don't believe it? Well, more or less, you can navigate the circumstance without a pew pew. Okay, 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 okay. Gotcha. Track, track. Got it. Let your ass be 3 acres out. Can't nobody hear you, and let one of them wild hogs or a whole family of wild. Most of the time they'll go. Most of the time they'll go away from you, but not always. Let a pack of wild hogs run up on your ass. Okay. What? Say what you feel? You gonna manifest them away? I'm manifesting. Hold on, let me clutch my pearl. I'm manifesting. You gonna manifest them shits away? Hey man, them hogs better tow your ass up, bro. Them hogs better tow your ass up. That's what I'm saying. That's the kind of dumb shit that I have to be on a reprieve, family. I have to be on a reprieve. I can't deal with some of the stupid shit that I hear on YouTube from the entertainment side of it. I just can't. Don't get me wrong. I know it's real folk out here doing real things, and a lot of people don't even portend to try and be something that they not. But at the same time, it's a fair amount of people who, this is kind of a thing now. It's kind of going. And then something else be blowing my mind, be tripping me out. And I see my girl Nikki. Nikki ain't never went nowhere. The everyday life of an OCD is chick. Cause y'all, I'm looking at the chat, but I'm kind of not looking at the chat. I'm over here talking, man. I'm just over here talking. Nikki ain't never treated me no different. Ain't never, whatever. Shit ain't never been funny. No matter what's done happened. Now, I done said this before. I'm gonna say this shit again. Matter of fact, I was mentioning this to somebody earlier. It seemed like it seemed like when we was in Africa and I was just sitting around telling y'all, this is me, this is my wife, we from East Texas, born and raised, we really country folk. Uh this what we do, yada yada yada. I don't know if it was a turn off or if it messed people up or what it was, but YouTube can be so fake in some regards that when you show people the shit that you talk about doing and you do it for real, it messed their head up. What they got to do with Nikki? Nikki had Rambo for forever. Not our Rambo, y'all. Not Rambo Green Hands. Just Nikki. Just the everyday life of an OCD shit. Rambo. And I would have never ate Rambo. Well, I thought about it. But Rambo was eating plastic and shit and drinking garbage juice and all that shit. I want them city squirrels. I don't mess with city squirrels, damn it. I got standards. But like it was never a thing. But when I got home back to the States, and I'm really trying every chance I get, I'm trying to drop a hog, a deer, a squirrel, a possum. Not I don't eat pop, but I sell them. I skin them and sell them because it is folks who partake, so to speak. I know folk who will partake. So I'm like, well, damn. It's like I went from being a man who arrived and made it, and he and his wife live on the continent of Africa, to being a black clampet. And I'm cool with that. But shit, if I'm a black clampet to a whole bunch of people out there, I'll look. Believe me, it ain't no problem. South Florida Garden said, "Get it go." I will. I gladly skin their ass from their ass to their appetite and put them on a rotisserie. I ain't heard nothing bad about iguana. I never had it, but I heard it's good meat. Uh, Mike, I rebuke you, sir. Squirrels are friends, not food. I rebuke you. I disagree. I disagree. They can be both. How about that? We'll meet in the middle. We'll meet in the middle. They can be friendly food. They can be friendly food. Um, YouTube is a beast and a monster in and of itself, y'all. And don't give up on nobody. Just know what it is. Just know what it is. Cause for some people, this shit's just entertainment, and they on here, they talk a lot of shit, they say a lot of shit, but they ain't really moving like that. And then there's other people who really move like that, who may be more or less appealing to you. And then you got people who in between, and don't be mad at people even if they is fake as hell, but they trying to get their bread. Just know what it is. That's my only thing. Don't get mad at them. Don't get mad at them. You ain't gotta shit on them or turn them away or even quit supporting them or watching them. Just know what it is, man. Just know what it is, and don't be convinced that just because you see this going like they say that. Look, man, and the reason that I feel so strongly about that is because from the things I done learned over the past 2.5, 3 years, I already had to do that shit in Africa. For one, I just happen to have good sense. Somebody speaking to former Marshall. What's up, bro? I ain't even see you in there. I ain't know you was in here, former Marshall. I see Mike speaking to you. Welcome in, my brother. Uh, uh, Hell, it's my opinion. Should nobody show all your shit? If you a grown ass man, a grown ass woman, and you on YouTube and you show everything, even the people who I know personally, who I communicate with outside of YouTube, I'm not of the mind whether I've asked them directly or personally or not, just from the pretenses of the conversation. Ain't nobody showing all they shit. Man, I ain't finna show y'all everything about what I got going on and how I'm doing it and why I'm doing it. And on that regard, if that make me not real enough to some of y'all, uh, fuck it. Fuck it. What am I supposed to do, man? Email each one of y'all, call you, tell you you ain't being real. Bitch, y'all, look here. You crazy as hell, man. I'm trying to, I done grew so much shit, man. I picked some dry ass okra. Them bitch damn near hollow. It sound like a maraca. That bitch so dry because of how hot the sun is, and I ain't even picked all of them. When I say we planted a shit ton of okra, boy, that okra grew and it grew and it grew. I got some maracas this big I'm walking around with. I know I'm doing this shit for real. Shout out to my man Regenerative Life Wayne. He helping me with another project, get all of that shit kind of going and together and step by step and phase by phase. So it could be real funny down here. And then the biggest part of it is, even if you think you're doing everything right, man, don't know you can't dictate how somebody gonna feel or what they gonna assume about how you doing your shit. You don't have no say in that. You can't control other people. Let's say you doing all like I'm gonna take if Mike. I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna use Mike as an example. Mike's chaotic garden. Let's say the majority of your growth is indoor gardening. Well, you live in a cold ass climate. If I lived around icicles, I would be trying to grow shit in the house too, man. So, but to some people, well, that ain't really growing. Hold on, y'all can't see my arms enough. Let me emphasize this. Let me stretch out. Hold on. Well, you're not a real gardener. I get so sick of some of this YouTube shit. Ain't nothing good enough for nobody. And like I was watching my man earlier on the live he did today, and like Led said, shit, you'll never win. It's a real thing. You ain't never gonna win with everybody. I have a silly question. What does okra taste like? Delicious, devil dog prepper. That's what it tastes like. Now, some people don't like okra. A lot of people don't like okra. I personally love pickled okra. I love the hell out of some pickled okra. Matter of fact, damn it, y'all stand fast. Just y'all hang on. Talk amongst yourself. Talk amongst each other. Talk. Don't go nowhere now. Shit. Don't leave. Just hang out for a minute. Damn it. Okay, I'm back, y'all. All right. So I think I done showed them once before. Now I ain't getting sponsored by this company. I ain't got nothing to do with this company. Y'all see this Tiffany's? April got some she done made right now. This how hard I love okra. This how hard I go for okra. Right here. Y'all made me do it again. I wasn't trying to do this. This pickle okra right here, baby. Mm-hmm. That's that business right there. That's that business right there, baby. And we got our own that April done made some of them. They ain't ready yet. But man, shit, y'all playing game. I want to know. When you now we be talking about all of this prepping and this and that and all of that, and that's good. I don't want just dehydrated food. I don't want to live off just prepackaged food. You gotta have a mixture, in my opinion. Just gonna compensate your compensate your body and give you some different nutrients that only natural food can give you. So, which one you like, raw? Well, that sounds naughty, but that's South Florida asking Farmer Mars or something. I ain't gonna get in y'all conversation because I don't know who be doing what to each other raw out there. Well, Miss Native Cherokee, I don't like cooked okra either. I take that back. I like my okra fried or pickled. Them the only ways I like it. I'm not a big fan of I don't like all that slimy uh you know, I done tried okra water before. It ain't for me. It's slimy. It's nasty. That ain't my bag. I don't like slimy stuff. So yeah, fried or pickled. CC Texas Garden. What's going on, Texas family? Girl, you better get in here and enjoy yourself. Try fresh on the grill. No, I ain't never tried that, Mike. I ain't never tried that. But hey Shanny, what's going on? I didn't even know Shawnee. I didn't even know Shawnee was in here. But look, it's been a little over an hour, man. I'm not finna keep y'all long. I just came on here to say this, and I'm gonna touch kind of backtrack and just touch on the point of this live. Look here. The world been in shambles. It's gonna continue to be in shambles. It affects everybody in different ways. When it comes to this Miss Sonya Massey circumstance and situation, it's just my opinion. It's okay to not say nothing. It's okay to not say something because, as I said earlier when this live first started, sometimes the overwhelming, like that visceral reaction to want to speak out about certain things or injustices and something that's obviously wrong, it makes you feel culpable to the point where it's like I should be saying something. If I have a platform or if I just make a video, there are literally thousands of people who said they never made a video before, but their heart was moved and they felt compelled to say something. I get it, but I'm letting people know, from my opinion, it's also okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna cut my camera, but I'm still talking. It's also okay to not say something. What do I mean by that? I mean, when your heart is heavy and you're going through an emotional state or period, and you are already dealing with your everyday life circumstances, your job, your bills, your care for your parents or loved ones, your care for your children, your own grief, your own everything. Man, it don't let anybody or society make you feel bad about just saying, I'm gonna sit this one out. That don't mean you don't care. That don't mean you don't care about what's right and what's wrong. That just mean that you're not in the mental space or head space to share that part of yourself in that moment. You'll get them on the next round. You'll speak up the next round. You'll say something. Um, I just need people to know that because there are really people who feel bad, like they should be doing something, and they not doing it. But what the hell you gonna do, realistically? And that's a real question, y'all. I'm trying to wind this live down, but oh, Devil Dog, I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, bro. I really mean that. And I want to say this. I want to say this here too. Like I'm in East Texas, man. I'm in East Texas. If something similar that happened to Miss Massey was to happen in Davenport, Iowa tomorrow, in real life, what the fuck? What am I going to do about that? That's effective. I'm not talking about feelings. Fact, always facts over feelings. Always facts over feelings. What am I going to do about that circumstance or situation that's going to change anything indefinitely in an expedited amount of time? Man, get your family together. Get your crew together. Get a group. Get a group of people who you like-minded with, who can support you, who can be there for you. You can be there for them. Y'all can take care of each other and just continue on with life. Because none of these tragedies or instances or circumstances are in any one of our individual hands. It's not. Whether people like to hear that or not. If we just my ass. If that was the case, shit, somebody been undid it by now. Somebody been undid the shit by now. If that was the case, it wouldn't still be an issue. You know how many people done live, and that's another part of what I mean by this dumb shit. You know how many people done lived before your ass was thought about? Baghdad was a place before you was in your daddy bag, and you talking about, I'm gonna change the world. That's that 17, 18-year-old shit, man. When you get grown, when you get real, you so busy surviving every damn day. You can't. I'm not saying I don't care about what happened or how that injustice happened. That's not what I'm saying at all. But what I'm saying is you got to do what you can do where the hell you at. I can't control. I'm in East Texas, man. I can't do shit about what happened in Michigan. I can't do shit about what happened in Ohio. I'm 5.5 hours away. I can't do a damn thing about what happened in Houston. Except I have the option of voting within my state because we still in the same state. Texas is a big place. I don't know if y'all ever heard that or not. I don't know if y'all know that or not. Texas big as hell. It's 254 counties in Texas. I can't even do shit about what's going on in West Texas. Sometimes I feel like I really am in either this shit a simulation or something wrong with me. That's how I feel 90% of the time. For real. Family, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Cause if you can't help yourself, you can't do shit for nobody else. And I done went back and forth on that philosophy a couple of times in my life, but I'm leaning real heavy on what I just said. If you can't take care of yourself, you can't do shit for nobody else. I mean that with all my heart, man. Growing what I eat. Thank you, man. I didn't even know you was in here, bro. Thank you, family. Thank you, bro. And thank you for the gift as well, man. Shit, I actually just took some out today because I gotta re, I gotta restart half the garden because grass and weeds got away from it. Where my seeds at? Hold on. Anyway, look, we got a big blessing a couple of weeks ago from growing what I eat, and I put them all day in there. I ain't gonna get back up. I ain't finna go get them, but man, shout out to growing what I eat, man. I think we got enough time left this season. I'm gonna plant a couple more cucumbers for pickling and trying to grow the type of crops that we can put away for the winter. So uh, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. I really do. But with that being said, family, the world is crazy. It's a lot of stuff going on. Please pay attention. I'm asking y'all. I'm just asking my hashtag BCIAC family. Pay attention to the world right now. Hey, Sonya, what's going on? And South Florida Garden and Miss Native Cherokee and everybody and Blue Lotus. What's going on, family? Y'all don't just. I get it. It's an election season. Shit's winding down. Everybody done pick their teams and pick their sides and all of that shit. I don't care about none of that, man. I care about y'all having in place what you need for yourself and your family. Because after this all said and done, the first person and the only person you can really count on is you. And after that, everything that you got is all you got to help anybody else. I said in the live a couple lives ago, uh, ain't nobody playing but you, Smokey. And I said that from that movie Friday. I said that from the movie Friday. Ain't nobody playing but you, Smokey. Look here, I love y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Um, Thank you for stopping by, listening, checking me out. I don't know when I'm gonna do another live because I ain't even on no schedule type shit no more. Everybody, please. Who put that in there? Who said that? The winning walk, Christina. Hey, Christina. Yeah. Said pray and prepare. Do the best you can. I'm gonna put that on the screen, and that's what we're gonna go out with because that's where my heart at. That is where my my Renaissance grandma. My Renaissance grandma shared a similar sentiment. Uh, Keep preparing, find some real friends, and pray. Absolutely, family. With that being said, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. You already know what it is. Until the next time I see y'all and y'all see me, man, I'm gonna be down here in the great state of Texas, still being country in another country. And I holler. Peace.